Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here today with you to show you how to accomplish a natural, everyday wearable spring look. So let's get started. First, I'm going to be applying this e.l.f. Illuminating Primer. I just put like a very small amount on my finger, rubbed it in, and then I'm going to be just applying it. Oh, this side had a little bit too much. Applying it in certain places where I'm going to want some glow. I've already primed, by the way. I haven't used this in a long time, so I used this baby skin pore eraser today. Haven't used it in a while, so I figured I would. What the heck. And I'm also using this primer, this illuminating primer on top of it, so I'm well primed. Alright, so let's put that aside. And I'm going to be using my L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow as well. It's a nice medium coverage foundation. Whoa, it was coming out of the lid and out of the tube a little bit too much. My cheeks are really rosy today. Okay, so I'm going to be using my Real Techniques sponge. Now I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Concealer underneath my eyes. I moved my cat's, I'm just putting a little bit on my eyelids as well. I'm going to be using some eyeshadow primer too, but I moved my cat's climber over by the window. He's loving it, but right now he's sitting in the windowsill. I'm like, okay, why did I bother? We'll blend that out now. Okay, next we're going to be using this Elizabeth Watt Thank Me Later eyeshadow primer. I've had it for a while. I always say I'm going to use it and I never get around to using it, so I am going to use it today, however. Okay, and then we will take a neutral color from, actually I'm going to use the neutral color that's in my Wet n Wild palette. I like to use that as a base. It's just number 1 on this Au Naturel Wet n Wild palette. Okay. Now I'm going to set the rest of my face with my Sephora pressed powder. Smooth canvas to apply our bronzer and our blushes and our highlighters. Speaking of such, we will go ahead and add the bronzer. This is the one by Pure. I've been really liking this lately. So grab my bronzing brush here. This is an angled blush brush by e.l.f. I think this is perfect for me. It gives me a nice glow, but it's not too dark, so it's not too bold, you know? Add a little bit of bronzing on the forehead too. Make sure you get into your hairline because you don't want to look like a clown. I think I put too much. I always tend to put too much on one side of my forehead, this side right here. It always looks more intense in the viewfinder for some reason. I'm just going to blend it out a little bit with this powder brush here. No need to worry, you just blend it out. Okay. Now we'll save the highlight for last, but I'm going to be using this. I used this once before. It looks more towards a pink to me. I don't know if you guys agree, but this is called In a Purple Haze and it's by Wet n Wild. It's a blush. To me it looks a little bit more to the pinky side than it does purple, so I'm going to be using this as my blush today. It's kind of shimmery. When I bought it, it looked matte. Like if you look at it like this, does it look like it has any shimmer to you? I couldn't open it in the store. If I could, I would notice that it had shimmer in it, but it didn't look shimmery at all to me. So it's not bad. I mean, it's not crazy high shimmer, you know. It's not too bad. Now we will move on to the eyes. I already have it planned out what I want to do. So I'm going to be going in with the base color. This one is called Secrets. We're going to use that as our transition color, not base color, transition color in the crease. If you guys want to know how I managed to make this ColourPop palette like this, I will put a link in the top of the video to my other video that explains how. Now remember that this is an everyday wearable look, so you don't want to go too dark. You want it to be appropriate for everything. Okay, the next color is going to be Soft Core, this one right here. But this time I'm going to be going in the crease just a little bit, but I'm also going to be going in a circular motion right here in the outer corner. I'm bringing it a little bit into the crease. Now I'm going to be going in with Secrets again. You see how I went into the corner with the Soft Core. First my transition color was Secrets and then Soft Core on the outer corner, and now I'm going in with Secrets again right here, just right here, to blend these two colors together like this. And I'll do the same thing on the other eye. Now I'm going to be taking Secrets again, and I'm just going to be blending out the edges, going up a little bit higher and blending this all out and evening it all out and making it nice and smooth. Now I'm going to be going in with On the Fence. It's this shimmery light pink color right here. I'm going to be going in with that. I'm wondering probably I should use my finger, but we'll try a brush on the inner corner, the inner V of the eyelid. Actually, the brush is actually good. You don't want it to be too bold because, like I say, it's an everyday wearable look, and if you want to go on a job interview or something like that, you don't want to look super shimmery or anything like that, like in your face. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm going to add it to the other eye in the inner corner. And now I'm going to be going in with my Au Naturel Wet n Wild palette, and I'm going to apply some of this neutral, pale color here to my brow bone, just to brighten it up a little bit. Brighten it up a little bit more than it was. Okay, enough of that. We don't need that anymore. Now I'm going to go in with this brush by Eco Tools. It's pretty small. It's a tapered blending brush looks, but it's a little more dense, so I like to use that for my inner corners. And I'm going to go in with Let Me Explain, this color right here, just on the inner corner to highlight it. It's a beautiful color for highlighting it. It reminds me of Ofra's Rodeo Drive. It looks a lot like that, but it's a little bit less glittery, but still pops. See what I'm saying? Okay, I'm going to go in with this. It's like sharper. It's a little bigger, but it's got a sharper edge on it. I'm going to use that to apply soft core in the lash line. I'm only going to go to the midway of the lash line with this soft core. And same thing with the other eye. Okay, and now I am going to be adding just a slight wing, nothing crazy, because I want my eyes to stand out a little bit more, but I don't want them to be like looking like I'm going to the club or anything like that. So I'm just going to add like a little wing. Okay, so there we have that. I'm debating on whether I should do an eyeliner. I don't think I'm going to do an eyeliner because I want this, like I said, to be a soft look. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply my brows and my mascara off camera. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I added my brows. Also my mascara, which is this Maybelline Colossal Volume Express. And I'm also going to be adding to my eyebrows this Rimmel, it's called Brown This Way. It makes them look a little bit more natural as well. To fill them in, I use this brow pencil by ColourPop. Now for the lips, I'm going to be using this color Jiffy by ColourPop as well. My favorite formula, Ultra Satin Lip. I love this color. I wore it a couple days ago. I just love it. I love the formula. I love the color. This Jiffy, did I tell you that? Okay, so there you have it. There's Jiffy. This is the completed look. Actually, no, it's not. I was lying. I still need to add a highlighter. But like I said, you don't want to go too crazy, so I think I'm going to be using this fan brush so that it's not going to add too much highlight. You know what I'm saying? It's just going to be nice and subtle. tap it off and just lightly highlight right here. Just lightly. I usually take it on my temples and above my eyebrow, but I'm not going to do that because we want this to be a natural, subtle look, right? Just go a little bit on there with this fan brush. I forgot to do my Cupid's bow before my lipstick, so let's try this. It worked out all right. Still want to do the nose because I like a little bit of glow on my nose. A little bit on the bridge. And then I'm just going to be taking this brush that I use for my inner corner highlight, the eyeshadow that I use. Well, I'm not going to use the eyeshadow. I'm going to be actually using the Rodeo Drive. Just to highlight just under the brow bone right here. Just a little. And then use my finger to blend it out a little. Okay, so what do you guys think? This is the completed look. This is a nice natural spring, not too crazy. I think it turned out pretty nice. What do you guys think? Leave a comment in the comment box below and let me know what you think. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe and have yourself a wonderful day, you guys. Bye. See you in my next video.